Peoria woman says her apartment isn't getting the needed TLC that it deserves.
In this week's Troubleshooters, Jessica Cook shares why the renter is not happy about management's response to her concerns, and she's not the only one.
From the outside, this apartment seems to be in pretty good shape. Step inside and look up, and you'll instantly see a problem.
This inside corner fell in, and their quick fix was to push it back up and put 2x4s up.
Jody Woods has lived at Parkview Estates in Peoria since 2011. She says issues with her ceiling started 3 years ago.
I told him, I said, look, the ceiling's cracking. And if you stand in a certain spot over there, you can see the waves in the, see the waves in the ceiling.
With numerous health issues, Woods is forced to spend her days in this chair. The 66-year-old homemaker moved it to the other side of the room to make sure she's in a safe spot in her own home.
A piece of ceiling almost hit me.
Woods says a city inspector looked at her ceiling last week. As I was saying goodbye to her, this woman was waiting for me.
Because I had something I wanted to say. They just taking their sweet time about getting to us, getting this done. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt and then they're going to wind up suing.
Kathy Brownlow says her issue started about 2 months ago. That's the same time Wood says her ceiling was getting worse. Both women live in the same building, and when asked how they feel about the situation, they had the same answer: afraid.
I'm constantly looking up, picking nails up off the floor from when they coming out of the ceiling.
Last week, both women got a letter from management stating Metals Construction was going to start work in their unit on the 28th. They'll be moved to another apartment for up to 10 days. My next move was to the office to see why this problem wasn't addressed sooner. I went and spoke to the manager of this apartment complex. When asked what was taking so long to get the ceilings fixed, she blamed it on the vendor and asked me to leave the property. Sunday night, a spokesperson for Wallach Communities, who owns Parkview Estates, sent me a statement which reads in part of Wallach's ongoing maintenance includes adding more insulation to the apartment homes. However, once it was installed, the weight of the added insulation caused some apartment ceiling to bow. Wallach is in the process of repairing the bowed ceilings and reworking the insulation to prevent it from happening again.
That was Jessica Cook for us tonight. We also talked to Menold CEO Jeff Niehauser, and he calls the process a chess game and says the crews have already finished 3 units and there's about 5 more to go.
If you have a problem for the Troubleshooters team, you can call us, email us, or send us a Facebook message at Heart of Illinois, ABC.